y'all people have been asking me, do the BGVPs, Zeos, do the BGVPs, do the DM-6 and the DMG. And oh, by the way, the DM-6 is so good, you don't need Andromedas. False. Unless my pair is not up to snuff. Unless my ears are not up to snuff. Unless my expectations of what... Oh god, all the earplugs just fell out. They're everywhere now. Unless my expectations of what these are supposed to do is wrong. These are not Andromedas. They're good. They have certain aspects to them that I like. Inception's Mombasa sounded really good on these. But I'm finding, and this is the stock cable through the THX, and I've listened to it on several amps to make sure it's not that, including tubes. And I did it with the stock tips, and I did it with the foam tips, and I did it with Taconi tips. And I'm not in love madly with the DM6s. They're a 6 armature, I think. Hold on. Let's go to the page, the Amazon page. 5 driver. Even though they're called the DM6, let's just give them 5 drivers. I don't know. Fucking naming conventions. Who thought of those? So 5 balanced armatures. I got the clear ones because, I mean, shit. Who doesn't want to see what they're paying $200 for? You can see them in here, and each one of these is an individual little square that makes a certain range of frequencies. And you got this big son of a bitch down here that does low end, and it's all in this clear enclosure, and they all shoot down tubes that end up right there, and then that goes in your ear. And they don't exactly have like wide soundstage. They don't have like huge presence. They get very detailed, and they get very intense, and they have exceptionally good low end. That's what the DM6s do. But I think I prefer the DMGs, which are $60 cheaper. It's these guys. I ordered these on Mass Drop. It took a while to come in. I ordered these on Amazon. They got here in Prime shipped in 2 days. And I just like these better overall. And this video is now the most disliked video of my whole fucking thing. And I don't care, because I have to be honest. I'm not going to tell you, oh yes, these are the best things ever. Everyone should buy them. Click the buy now button in the description. I put these on the very first time I wore these. I was on a car ride. And I put them on, and I was using a portable player. The hideous AP80. Oh, I know where that is. It's in the other room. And I thought something was wrong with it. I was like, oh my god, oh, it's so sibilant. Oh god, it hurts. It hurts. These hurt me sometimes. And I can't give like a fucking giant, big titty thumbs up to any IEM that hurts me. So then I started doing research, and I was like, well, no, you can't use your beloved Taconi foam tips. Of course not. That's stupid. You need to get these special ones, spiral dots from Japan. And I'm just like, well, wait, no, can I just use normal? And then I went from the normals, and it still kind of hurt. And then I went to this, back to the Taconis, and I realized it's a lot more low end, and the things I like about them are vastly improved with foam tips. And nothing really quells that treble. So might as well have them be comfortable and bassy as hell and intense. They're intense. These are intense. These are the LCD 4s of IEMs. And that's not what I'm looking for most times. Anytime I put something in my ear, like not just on the edge of it, but fucking in it. Anytime something's in there, calm the fuck down. Alright? There's a line. There's a very, very solid line that says, don't cross me. And these just go above that line a little bit, and they smash the line in the face a little bit. They're not bad IEMs. By no means. This is like... I have a feeling that because this is been so awaited, this fucking review is like, oh my god, Zeos is reviewing the BGVPs, and he's going to say that he loves them just like I love them. And I don't love them like you love them. I'm sorry. That being said, they do have some of the best low end I've heard in an IEM, especially for this price. $200, can't beat that. FH5s have the soundstage that I like, though, and these don't. And I'm sitting here and I'm flipping through fucking song after song after song right now before the review, trying to like redeem them into this godlike figure that have been thrust upon the earth. I can't do it. Let's look at the build. Let's distract ourselves from what I'm saying and start looking at pretty things. This cable is ridiculous. The only cable more ridiculous than this is going to be the one on the tin T3s, because those cost 60, this costs 200. So I guess having like, this feels like one of the interconnects they would have used in the Terminator. Like the T-1000, like inside his brain. It's this silver braid, and the braid is so tight. Look how tight that braid is. Ugh. And it's so thick and tight and thick and tight, and it's heavy, but it's a little stiff, and it's got this beautiful metal connector with the right angle gold and a little heat shrink clear there, and then it goes to another like slightly green aluminum to the split, which is this stuff just in half, and this is another 3-wire to each side. These just look beefy as hell. And I got the clear ones again because I want to see what's happening. They come in like a multitude of colors. And you can just look in there and you can say, oh. And then I put them in my ears and I sit here and it's like crunchy. The word is crunchy. The treble sometimes just gets like it's eating up my brain. Sometimes it's fine. It's not very wide. It's very clear. It's very, very, very forward sounding. It's very like when you get really good studio monitors and then you move them this close to your face. And it's like, oh, I hear everything, guys. I hear them. Could you back that up a bit? Please? Thanks. So, actually, if I didn't mix this up, and I'm pretty sure I didn't, this is the accessories that come with the DM-6s, which is a little case that carried something, and then a couple of things, and a warranty card, blah, blah, blah. And this is the one that comes with the DMGs, which, again, is the set I prefer on this table right now. And this has a nipple clamp. These are great. They have just enough tension. The blue tips, black tips, gray tips, 2 specific foam tips, not comply. Then it's got these routers to go and make these solid if you want to put them around your ear and be solid. Do you see the sad hands? I'm giving them the sad hands. It's like I expected the fucking world from these. Because everyone's literally 2-fisting them. And then you go to Amazon and they do have 5 stars. Straight up 5 fucking star review. Straight up. 27 reviews, 5 stars. But only 27 reviews. And one guy gave him a 3-star. Let's see what that guy had to say. What did you have to say? These are meh at best. I find them harsh and sibilant, not a lot. A-L-L-O-T of bass. We'll return them with a hassle, send them back to China, blah, 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 blah. The DMGs are better than these. Did I write this? Did I write this review? Who are you? Bummer. The guy's name is Bummer. And then the first, that's literally my review. I didn't read this beforehand. This guy is like harsh and sibilant, not a lot of bass. He's wrong about that. They have a lot of bass. What about this? Not lying, these are legit, well worth the insane price, but made me believer in Chi-Fi, listening for 4 days straight, and then sold my Campfire Andromedas. I still have Campfire Andromedas here. The owner is like, here, if you want them, you could have them to sell in the yard sale. And I had them out 2 days ago, and I had these out 2 days ago, and I'm just like, no. It's just no. I don't believe that these are as good as Andromedas. Now, if you do, here's the only thing I could say. I got 1 pair of these, and China's making 60 trillion of them, so there's a chance that these are just not the best example of the breed. There's no guarantees that the Knoll drivers in this, or the way it was shipped, didn't get moisture in it. So, please don't kill me. Thank you. If I meet you in the street and you have a set of them and you want me to hear them, I would gladly put them in my head and listen to your set of DM-6s. These will, by the way, be in the yard sale on the Patreon. So if you pay $5 a month, you could probably bid I don't know, $101 for these and get them for half price. Because I ship U.S. Continental pay, Intercontinental pay, Intercontinental. The Intercontinental. Is that a movie? Yeah, they got, those guys pay half shipping. So, I'm just going to make a big pile of over here. Move on to these. Of course, I legit like these. I think they feel better in the hand. The full metal, that's plastic. And granted, this actually is a more complicated setup. You are 4 balanced armatures and 2 dynamic drivers. That's a lot of shit in here. It's actually more drivers than that. And the fact that it's got 2 dynamics and then 4 balanced is like, wow. It's a smaller case. It's all metal. It's got a decent weight to it. And it's got interchangeable filters, which are these little bastards here. Hold on, let me put them in this case. So I might lift them towards the camera. And what that means is you can unscrew basically the mouth. And you'll see in there, you see where everything shoots out. And you screw on different things. And I know you literally can't see this, but I can look through this at the computer monitor, at the light source. And they have different valve openings. It looks like a little miniature cheese grater. And the way it's supposed to work is the default ones, the color matching ones, are supposed to be the most neutral, followed by the silver ones being treble murder, and then the gold ones being bass. And I found that the silver ones are indeed treble murder. No. But the gold ones really are so close to the stock colored ones, as far as low-end reproduction, that I'm just leaving the stock colored ones on. So you basically get this. You could change it out if you feel like it. Unless you want treble murder, I wouldn't. Really quality, like just, you could feel turning it in there. It's quality machining. Detachable wire, which, God bless these MMCX connectors. They're a pain in the dick. Wire is much simpler than that one. It is a 90-degree, probably not real metal, plastic here. Strain relief, just 2 wires in a nice twist. Perfectly straight, no fucking around. Goes to 2 wires, then into a little plastic breakout, and then into 1 wire, and it's nice and light. And if you can get it with, you have to specifically order these either with a microphone or without a microphone. When I ordered, I got it without the microphone. I wanted the silver wire, at least the silver colored wire. There is an issue. Now, I'm using them again with, by the way, indicator blue on the bottom here, red on the bottom here. And I'm using them with my beloved Dakoni tips. Dakoni makes like 1 type of tip and 2 different sizes. So I'll link them in the description. You can't miss them. And these are just, they're just less cumbersome than those. And they fit right in your ear hole, as you would expect. There is a problem though, because of the way this is designed, where it's an unscrewable thing and it just has this like not threaded but knurled gear section. That's the only thing that holds onto the tip, and the tip pulls out rather easily. So there's a good chance that when I take these out in another minute or 2 to show you them again before the end of the review, the tips will be in my ears. So wiggle, give a wiggle. We're good. How's my volume? Good. A little more relaxed, a little wider sound than those. Oh, am I comparing to those? I'm just giving these on their own. Let's do these on their own. Definitely not as clear as some other offerings in this price range. Not as clear as the Tin T2s. But chill. Chill as fuck. Days of the new. Running knees. Guitar plucking. Again, using the stock tips, which should be the balance tips. Not too much treble. Not an obsessive amount of bass. Now, a lot of this has to do with preference as well. Some people, I've listened to stuff that they say is great. Literally, they take it off their head, say, this is great, hand it to me, and my eyeballs bleed because treble murder, or because the bass is cranked up so high that I want to vomit. So you can't. I'm not knocking myself and saying that I'm not I'm an authority in the way that I have an opinion, and I say it, and most people agree with me. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those videos where no one is agreeing with me. This is way too beloved. That's way too beloved a set. At least I'm giving these a square chance. Rob Zombie Sinners Incorporated. Ooh, that's a nice, like, low end. Ooh. I don't want more bass in this. This is a good amount. You could get a little bit higher, but again, switch to the gold tips if you feel like it. I'd really solidly notice a difference. Never the silver, though. Silver is just sibilant as fuck. Let me see if I can find the track. I had a the track. A little bit more power, actually, than those. Probably because the extra driver. Yes. I enjoy these more than those. I enjoy these, especially for their price. Sitting here rocking up at $139. Unless you want the one with the microphone, then it's $144. You guys can figure this out, right? It comes in blue, black, or... Ooh! Why didn't I get that? That wasn't an option. They make them in blue and red. Oh, you bastards. You bastards. I just prefer the sound of these. These are a wider sound, more relaxed, no sharp, not really any insane sharpness of the treble. They don't hurt me. I feel like these are more competition directly to the FIO FH5s. FH5s, wider, more bass. These are a little bit toned down from like an FH5. A little bit more in, a little bit less bass. But maybe that's what you're looking for. I mean, they're fucking half price of it. AC/DC, Hail Caesar. What song even is this? I love AC/DC. Where Ball Breaker. I feel like I could listen to these all day. And I feel like those... It takes effort to actually listen to the DM-6s. To put them in and go, oh, I gotta listen to these now. Please find a track that I like. And these are just whatever's playing. Air Glass Animals. Flip's a good song. Yeah, there's just like a nice natural depth. There's a depth in these that those are lacking. There's like a distance. Things sound like they're a little bit further away, a little more natural. Where those are like the speakers jammed in your eyes. These are the speakers just at the right listening distance. You know, these are the better pair. Period. Come on out. Up. Time to play Fish Your Ear Out. There we go. See if I can get the other one out without it failing. Wiggle your jaw. There you go. These are a solid fucking buy at $139. Solid buy. I accept them. I like the wire. I like the way they feel. They're actually a little bit heavy. I know that's not like super important because they fit so well. But neither one comes with a case, I'd like to add. I mean, like that's a case, but it doesn't count. But why you do this? See, I feel like I've been in like some sort of punked episode where everyone's like screaming about these and I'm just like, eh. So, you know what? Here's the thing. There were 27 reviews on Amazon and one of them was a 3-star. And maybe out of every 27 pair, one pair comes out of the factory that's meh. If you think I got that pair, say so in the comments. Say, Zeos, you're insane. I have Andromedas. I have the DM-6s, and they're absolutely on par with one another. Because these are not even close to on par with one another. If that's the case, I will literally buy another set and test another set. Hell, I'll buy another 2 sets. This is Z Reviews. I have Patron. I have Patron money. I have Patreon money, which is actually what it is. I will spend it to find out what the fuck is going on, and then I'll put everything in the art sale. but I don't love those like everyone else seems to love them. I just like the low end occasionally, and they were okay fitting, and they had the fucking insane Terminator T1000 liquid metal cable. But I like the DMGs better. I like the DMGs better. They're more relaxing to listen, and that's what I aim for. And I know if you're looking for Andromedas, you're not looking for like this intense, overbearing sound. Andromedas are a very natural sounding IEM. That's why they get such good ratings. They may not be as flat and neutral as like my UT12s, U12Ts, but they're fun, and that's part of it. And I don't find those fun at all. Anyway, we are done here. Wallpaper in the description. The link to the Patreon where the yard sale will be at the end of... What are we watching? This is February? If this is February, starting March 1st to the 10th, you'll be able to buy this set in the yard sale. Then you get it, and you tell me if I'm crazy. You might even be able to buy this set. I don't know. Maybe I'll throw them both up because I got other things to review. Lots of other things to review. And I do appreciate the support. God knows where we'll be in 5 years. Links to this, links to the T2s, links to a couple alternative IEMs in the description. Anything linked in the description I pretty much love. And I'm going to link that. It's not love, it's just like I don't know. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out? Good. Glad. Moving on. See you tomorrow. Please don't kill me. No killing me.